welcome back to Lisanna Does Things. On this episode, I will be teaching you how to clean your makeup brushes. This is the method that I use. When you look online, everybody does something different, but I'm super simple. I just grab soap, swirl it on the little makeup mat, and then dry them, and that's it. So this is something that every girl uses, but not a lot of us do. And it's super important to make sure that we're cleaning our makeup brushes, because what builds up on those bristles are really disgusting. You build up, oils from your face, bacteria, and dead skin flakes. So you want to make sure that after every use, or at least every 2 to 3 uses, that you're making sure you're cleaning out your brushes. I like to use a makeup mat, some soap, and warm water to get all that gunk out. I make sure that the soap that I use is antibacterial, but other people have used dish soap, vinegar. I've read that other people use the brush cleaning products, and those are really good options too. But you really want to make sure that you're getting into the habit of cleaning your brushes, because if you don't, all that gunk's just going to sit there. It's going to ruin your makeup application. If you're not cleaning your brushes regularly, what's happening is that all that makeup is building up on your bristles, and every time you apply makeup, your makeup application isn't going to look good. So you want to make sure that with every use, you want to clean your brushes, and your makeup's going to look flawless, your skin's going to love you for it, because none of that bacteria is transferring from your makeup products back onto your skin after a couple of days. So dolls, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. When you subscribe, you're joining the doll collection, and you'll be seeing more videos from me. If you love this video, you'll also see another video of how I use a automatic brush cleaner. So all you have to do is just insert water into the bowl, connect your brush, and it does it for you. So you don't have to use a makeup mat to clean it up. Everything's done for you. So I have this little heart from Primark. The back has really fine little grooves, and then there are bigger ones in the middle and different shapes and textures for it to get through all the bristles. I like to use the middle for the bigger ones, and this is my favorite one to get in for my eyeshadow brushes. These are really good because they get in the nitty-gritty. So I'll put this here. I like to use antibacterial soap. A lot of people might get mad at me because I'm using antibacterial hand soap. I don't care. My brushes need to be clean, and I feel like this would get the job done. I also have this foot scrubber brush. Trust me, I got this at Primark. I have not used it on my feet. I only use it for my makeup and to clean my Neo face dermabrasion. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and look at my channel and you'll see it. I use this to clean the head that uses the diamond tip with the microdermabrasion. That way I know that I get all the dead skin particles off. Just scrubbing it by hand just doesn't do much. But this I use for my brushes too, especially the bigger ones, if I can't get all of the makeup off. So what I like to do is grab all your brushes. I have them right here. These brushes I used about 2 or 3 times max. You should really be cleaning your brushes after every use. They say that after you're done using your makeup brushes, wash them right after and then let them dry until they're ready to use for the next time. Alright, so I'm gonna start this off by using warm water. I'm gonna pull the stopper right here so I can get some water. This looks good. Oops. I'm gonna add some soap. And here I go. So what you want to do is scrub it all around all the areas so all that stuff can come out clean. This was super brown at the beginning, but once you keep rubbing it, all that color just comes out and it's pretty clean. Then I go back with my foot scrubber and I make sure that I get everything in there just so I can get the base of the bristles too. So much bacteria can hide in there, so you just want to make sure that everything gets out. You scrub that enough and then you have bubbles. Super clean. So while this has antibacterial soap on it, I'm just going to put it to the side so it can keep disinfecting itself. And when you can scrub it, you make some soap bubbles. That's the goal. I'm really aggressive with my brushes, but these aren't really like name brand brushes, so I don't care. Oh, well, maybe this is Morphe, but I'm not a big fan of Morphe brushes. I feel like the bristle is just too hard. I got this with the gift set, so I just kept it. You want to make sure that you get to the base of every bristle and make sure that it's clean. I use this brush to kind of outline my eyebrows when I use concealer, just to make sure that they look super sharp and cute. So with these type of brushes, I want to make sure that I get all of that sticky concealer out. Perfect. This is what I use to blend my eyeshadow. This one's really dirty. So after the water's been used a couple times, I drain it out, rinse whatever's left, and I repeat the process. They do sell special soaps to clean your makeup brushes. Make sure that they're antibacterial, just to get all that gunk out, because if you don't clean your brushes, you can get acne from using that brush over and over again. And if you're planning on being a makeup artist or already are one, then you already know how to clean your brushes. You definitely want to clean them after every client and after every use. Look at that. So this is clean. It's going back to its normal color. It used to be brown before, but now it's gray. Alright, so I'm just going to drain off that excess liquid and I'm going to put it to the side. I like to use a variety of brushes for my makeup. So these brushes I got from Primark. These are the brushes that I kind of keep in my bag whenever I go out. I'm a little careless, so sometimes I lose them. So if I were to lose this brush, I don't care. These are kind of like my touch-up brushes, and I use them. I put them in my bag, and if I lose it, whatever. It only cost me like $5 a pack. So again, this one went back to its natural color. And then I'm gonna go over here with my foot scrubber and really get into the bristles. Look at that. Super foamy, that's what we want. This one should be white. I can't remember if it has a pink tip or not. Let's see, let's clean out. This is what I use for my bronzer brush. If you haven't cleaned your brushes for a couple of uses, you are definitely gonna spend more time cleaning them. They might need a couple extra washes with soap. Oh, okay, so this is just a natural white color. I'm going to drain off the excess and put it to the side. This brush will benefit because it's nice, big, and fluffy from the middle, because it needs something really aggressive to get in there and get all that gunk out. The finer spots where they have like the finer lines, these are really good for like eye brushes, where you use them for eyeliner or things like that. Okay. Yep. So this looks pretty clean. Remember, the top was just all brown and there was some stuff on the sides, which is out. I'm gonna go back and use my foot scrubber. If you're wondering, the antibacterial hand soap that I use hasn't affected my brushes at all. It hasn't made them fray. I don't lose any hair, except my Morphe brushes. My Morphe brushes, since the beginning, since I got them, have always lost hair. And they're a little rough to the touch, so I don't really like using them that much. But using antibacterial hand soap has not affected any of my brushes. They're still great. They're still silky smooth, and it hasn't affected their performance at all. I like to get my brushes to get nice and soapy, where you're making like bubbles and suds, because you know it's really getting in there for a clean. I suggest that when you're cleaning any of your eye tools, that you want to leave anything that has glitter or sparkles or anything that shimmers, like a glittery bronzer or highlighter, to the end, because you don't want that transferring over to any of your brushes that you use for your matte colors or matte foundation. So these are the two brushes that I use that have a lot of shimmer. I love to use this brush for my eye shimmer. Oh, another hair. Oops. And this is my highlighter brush from Morphe. So I like to use these last so I can clean them and they don't transfer over to my other brushes. For this fan brush, you want to make sure that you're cleaning it along the sides. You don't want to mess up the shape by doing this. So you just gently want to go over it this way. Then you want to go ahead and inspect to make sure that the tips are clean and they look really good. Once you have all of your makeup brushes done, you want to rinse off all that soap that you have on here. Then I'm going to go back with running water and then rinse all of my brushes. When you're rinsing them, you want to make sure that there's no soapy residue left over. Now that you set your brushes to the side and they're rinsed with water, you want to grab a towel and lay them out flat. What I like to do is grab my brush, get all that excess moisture out. You want to take your brush and brush them in the opposite direction of the bristles, just to make sure you're not damaging the shape. So once you've dried all your brushes, you can just leave them here on the towel and they'll dry. Make sure to use your brushes after they are fully dry, just so your makeup application looks beautiful. I just have to say, I really love my hairstyle and the hoops. And my makeup came out pretty nice. I'm not mad about that. I had, pull out my makeup brushes and everything. I feel like I forgot how to do my makeup during quarantine because I was just sitting in the house not going anywhere. So this is like the first time that I'm actually, doing a full face of makeup, and I am excited. The only thing I'm missing are my lashes, and that's because I can't find them. I like to use the magnetic lashes. Those are my favorite because the glue damages my eyelashes, my natural ones, I should say. And whenever I rip them off, maybe I'm ripping them off incorrectly, maybe I'm applying them too close to my lash line. I don't know what it is, but they just stop growing. So during this quarantine, these are my natural lashes. And they have just grown non-stop and they're looking pretty full. So I'm super happy to have them, and I don't think I need lashes, but If you're not a big fan of cleaning makeup brushes by hand, I know I'm not, what you can do is get yourself a cordless makeup brush cleaner. So this is the product I'm going to review in my next video, and check it out. So don't leave just yet. We have more videos coming up. Click one of the videos right here on the screen and we can go ahead and have more fun.